Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 1, 2, 3 count. You have your boy, the Nad Panther, here today, and me, the Not So Super Fan. And we thought we'll do a quick night recap for SummerSlam Night 1. But, guys, again, thank you for joining us over here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And, of course, click the link down below. We get a quick link back, back from anything you'd like to purchase. If you're a big wrestling fan, they have everything in there, but also help us reach greater height. So, night one, SummerSlam. Ron, what did you think about night one?
I mean, if I go off the first part, I like the gentleman that came out before. I've listened to his music. He's a country music superstar crossover. Cardi B just didn't bring that energy coming out to the ring. I think I said something in the last video where you gave your predictions. I said no shade to Cardi B, but this just ain't getting me hype. Four letters, one word, they'll get them hyped, and they did. But then I felt like New Jersey let us down in the U.S. Like, I don't know if you're taking score, but U.S. crowds to international crowds, we getting our ass smacked.
We are.
That was the energy. That the fans were just, I don't know what the fuck happened. So other than that, man, I was excited to see night one. My predictions are up there. They're not all right. They didn't hit. Manny got his up there. I got mine. I gotta live by it.
Yeah, I don't think none of mine hit either. I some of them hit. I knew they were going to. But speaking of,
I felt like I was close. Close.
But speaking of prediction, let's go ahead and start off with the first match of night one, which was my boy here, Ron's favorite person, Mr. Roman Reigns himself, the tribal chief, and of course, Mr. Heat, and of course, Braun Breaker, Dog, and Mr. Debo himself, Bronson Reed. Your boy got jacked.
I'm just hey, what are they calling? They're saying the tribal thief. Watch, WWE gonna print them shirts. The tribal thief is gonna be fake shoes hanging instead of over the wire in like an area that you drive by with the lights.
I hope they capitalize on that. But
so do I. So
as far as first match for night one goes, this match was it wasn't bad. I would say, Roman Reigns was doing some high flying like he used to. I don't remember the last time I seen him do a high fly as far as the match goes, but he did some high fly in this one.
Now, before you go deep into it, what was your prediction for this?
My prediction, I already called it. Roman was going to get his leg back. I wanted, to tell you the truth, I wanted Bronson and Breaker to win this one.
I was right there with you.
I feel like it would have solidified their faction.
Yes.
Instead of having them lose. It's sometimes they need that twist. It's always like bad guys beat the good guy continuously. Then, but I wanted them to win this to solidify their faction.
Yeah, I had Bron because I feel like he's the next guy they're pushing. He's the next beast they're building. I had Bron pinning Jey, but also with help from a new member to this faction that is still new to us. I have been saying for weeks, Austin Theory needs to be in this. And we're going to talk about the conversation of this probably being Evolution 2.0 or 3.0, give or take what you counted. I just look at, it would have been really cool to introduce him in here, uck up the game. Braun gets the pin, and you're like, we got a new member, and Seth is out hurt.
But as far as tag team, I don't remember like this tag team match. I don't remember Jey Uso ever teaming up with Roman Reigns, if I remember so. Like,
I feel like maybe if we were watching one of the live shows, I'm pretty sure they have. I mean, if we don't count War Games and stuff like that, so
yeah, like just those two. I'm saying.
Okay.
No, because they were doing some like actual tag team move, like Roman picking up Bronson and Jey doing
man,
like that was
I
was like, yeah.
Oh my god, that big boo up.
For that one move Roman did to Bronson when he was about to do the tsunami on him, did that one Superman punch, caught him in the air.
Yep. So there was some moments, especially start off the show, get that energy up. Paul Heyman, head ass. I just don't like him, and I think it's great to his character of who he is as a person. To be honest, Like, how could
But
you look at and do a 180 that fucking fast?
yeah, that's one thing. That 180 with him, how he quickly switch.
Because he didn't switch that fast with Brock. It took some stuff, some storyline stuff. Brock really being gone. It was like, but this, he was like, oh, there's a new dude.
Brock would have dog
Flipped his
walk.
ass up. Hey.
Yeah. But the only other thing I didn't expect out of Roman was him taking that spear for Jey.
Yes.
I don't know if he's like trying to get Jey up there, pushing him more, but that was different for him to take that spear and let Jey get the pin for the match.
Do you think he let him, or he was allowing himself to take the spear? Or do you think it was something that could be a conflict later on? Like,
well, I don't think it's a conflict. It's going to be a conflict later because I feel like it's leading up to him. Hey, Jey, I'm leaving. You're the tribal chief now. Kind of situation.
Going back to the original story, like, you're going to be next. I'm setting this up for you.
And that's probably going to lead back to, again, another bloodline feud where Solo's probably going to feel some type of way, or even his brother, Jimmy. You never know.
Okay.
Because Jimmy still hasn't gotten a single belt.
He hasn't. Do you think he gets one? I know we talked about Solo getting one, and literally the next week he does. But do you think?
I think Jimmy's going to get one. Because he's switching. I think he's going back to Raw.
That's what it looks like.
So I think he's gonna get one. And I see it. I don't know. I feel like another bloodline feud is coming, but
I don't see it.
No,
I see the bloodline feud. I just can't see them handing a belt. You know what? We'll talk about it because at this point, I mean, the women's tag team match. So maybe they will just hand it out. Maybe you get a belt. No, you get a belt. So I don't know.
So
last at CM Punk.
Overall, good start of the show. But we're gonna go ahead and switch to the next match. One of the ladies that nobody liked at the beginning.
Wait. We're not gonna talk about the elephant in the room. The fact that Bron looks like he might be out. Bron. It was someone recorded and put on social media, and it doesn't look like. And now we don't know what the fuck to trust because watching Netflix Unreal, they showcase how Triple H was like, "Hey, somebody make it like you're recording Cody and KO fighting outside, and that shit gonna go viral," and it did. And so somebody recorded Bron limping up the stairs and somebody helping him. And so we're gonna talk about Seth, but all this shit is happening, and it looks like Bron is injured. So what they're saying is, and I went back and watched myself, the only area that looks like it happened, there's a part where Bron jumps to, I guess, do a move on Jey. And when he goes to make that move, Jey moves. When Jey moves, I guess he's supposed to land on the desk or the announcer table or roll over something. And he hits his knee right there on it. And from there, he was not the same for the remainder of the match. Do you think this mixes up a lot with the fact that this is already a faction that's having issues coming out of the gate, showing their dominance? Because let's be real, with what happened at the end of night one, this sets up Bron, and this sets up missing his name now. It's just
Bronson?
Yes, Bronson could have easily been the tag team champions. Now, with Bron being out, if he is out, what do you do?
I don't think that the injury he has is that significant. Because the way the night ended, how he was like initially, some pictures showed him walking with assistance, but towards the end, like he got to the stage with by himself. So I don't know if it's that bad. He might be out for, I would say, probably a couple weeks or a month, but I don't think it's that bad. Probably like a quick, like a sprain or something that he needs to heal for a quick month, but I don't think it's that bad. But we'll see, because the funny thing is they usually make an announcement right away if there's a major injury. WWE,
man, I'm not believing shit about injuries. I'm in a bad relationship with the WWE.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get.
So, like you said, the next match is gonna be what it's gonna be.
This match, like I predicted that a long time ago, that these two women were going to be tag team champion, Charlotte Flair and Alexa. I'm saying Bliss. Because when Charlotte Flair started, she was not over with the crowd. She was getting booed left and right. But when Bliss showed up, it was like a quick 180 with the crowd.
Yep, babyface, like a sprinkle of babyface.
Yeah, and they love those two together, and I like those two together. I like how with the story plot they're going. Like, you know, maybe they're friends, maybe they're not. Match overall, it wasn't a bad match. I think Charlotte Flair is getting to the point where it's probably close. Like, this is like her retirement type of situation match to the tag team. But overall, I don't really have much to say about this match as far as it goes. I enjoyed it. I thought I was gonna see at least a cameo from this match from certain someone, but we'll talk about cameo towards the end. But
word up,
yeah. But overall, Roxanne Perez, I feel like she's probably gonna be the next champion. The way she
but the thing I don't understand is why what was your prediction? Because I had Charlotte and Bliss losing. Having a good match, but losing because the New Day, or not the New Day, Judgment Day has not shown, they're not that faction. I feel like they're just a mid-card faction. They shouldn't be with the winning they've been doing, the gold they picked up, the storyline between Dom and Roxanne. Like, we're not seeing that. And then I feel like the pairing of the two works. And so why have them come out there and just lose where they've got nothing to stand on, unless this will be a feud later on? I don't know.
So again, WWE, I think they were going to capitalize on this whole Charlotte and Bliss friendship from the beginning. So I knew they were going to win no matter what. But I think Roxanne and Raquel losing is going to lead to a feud in the faction. You know?
Do you think anything when you're watching those two, Rodriguez and Perez? Because there's something that came to mind. It didn't hit me until watching them hit the ring when they were walking out. They reminded me of two WWE Hall of Famers in the men's division, like the dynamic of them. I'm gonna say it because there's no chance you're gonna think it. I'm thinking Shawn Michaels and Diesel.
Oh,
because Roxanne's personality and her ability in the ring, and Raquel, like watching her, and just the size comparison, their moveset when they're working together. I'm like, man, why don't we just tear a page from the Shawn Michaels Diesel and let's keep some goal on them and just show, hey, look, we got this. We got this.
Because Roxanne Perez moveset is crazy. Like, she's quick, agile, and you got Raquel, who's this big giant, and she's just choke slamming these girls out here.
So I'm like, how? Maybe they did, and that's probably why they have that scheme, that look. But I saw it when they were coming out to the stage, and I'm like, yo, I don't know if somebody's thinking about it. This is a nice little team right here. Like, even if they weren't in Judgment. So,
So overall, okay match. How'd you feel about it overall?
It was all right. There was nothing too crazy about it. I think we're kind of waiting to see if we get a surprise appearance from somebody. Everybody's trying to see who's cashing in. The CM Punk match was up, coming up. But it didn't do enough for me.
The other match, which is our boy Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross, which is that feud overall. I'm kind of iffy about it. Yes, I'm a lately Karrion Kross with what he's been doing with his mic work and everything. I want him to get a win. I wanted him to get this win. My prediction was that he was going to win this pay-per-view match. I don't think he has won a pay-per-view match against since he started the feud with Sami. He hasn't hit a pay-per-view match against him at all. And the whole thing is just a storyline where he wants Sami Zayn to say it, agree to something that he's not a good person. Other than him being in the past part of the bloodline, Sami hasn't done anything lately like to show that he's kind of like, you know, a little heelish, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
That word, is that no word? Heelish?
No, a little devilish.
Yeah.
A little thinking about it like Cody. Just what do I do?
Yeah. But overall, Ron, how'd you feel about this one?
I thought the match was clean. I did hear the conversations that Kross, this would be his last match, and probably the same thing with Scarlett as his contract is ending. I don't know if it's going to get renewed or not. I don't know if he goes to All Elite or Independent. I don't know. But I mean, there was talks of that, and he obviously hasn't been successful in the ring. He hasn't had any push, not even on the mid card level, even though the gimmick is there. I just took it as two things. One, man, all the little nuggets of the prophecies that he's been saying, and people talking about, well, he said this to Cody, and then it connected to Roman, which connected to this and that, and that's all goes to waste if this guy's not here and he's not able to get a push and show what he can do, because I do believe he's talented. And then with Sami, I felt like this is a perfect situation that even if Kross was gone, that Kross should have got the win as a goodbye, like if that's the case. And Sami, who I know was white hot for the most part at a live event, Sami would have went bad. Like there was some moments, much like the John Cena Cody situation, where it's like, is he gonna turn? Is he gonna go heel? Whatever, that I felt Sami was thinking about. I feel like we just need Sami to be that guy. Like if you look at the picture, like you don't really see Sami not smiling. And he's not smiling in this picture. Even like the last promo I think he cut on SmackDown was like, this person's fighting for this thing, and this person's fighting for this. What am I fighting for? I'm not fighting for. I'm going against who? For what? I'm like, damn. So I really wanted at the end of the match, even if Sami won, go too far and just kick after kick after kick, and you're just like, yo, stop. What are you doing? Then the boos start. He's like, I don't care. And then when obviously we get him versus Kevin Owens again. But other than that, I mean, I preferred the women's tag team match over this one. Real talk.
Yeah. I hope they renew Cross's contract because he's getting over with the crowd, literally. And I think his sales went up too, as far as merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if WWE is gonna pass on that as far as money goes, but then we have the woman in the match ring, the one I would let fold me every way possible, Karrion.
I let your body decide if it's good enough for you. Already folded. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
Either one of them I ain't mad at you, respectfully. Yeah. So I mean,
but Jey though. I wanted Jey to win this. I didn't even look it up yet, but I don't know if anybody that ever won the King or the Queen of the Ring match ever lost their first title match. Has that ever happened?
I don't know, but normally I get what you're saying. Normally, King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring, you're hot, and it means something for you if you go along, you know, in the tournament, and you know, whether it's Chelsea, whether it's Vega, it's just there's certain people, Nia, it's just certain people, Nia, where you're like, hey, it means a push. She's probably the second person that I feel like just because you won the tournament meant nothing. Respectfully, she won the tournament. Here we are, and so did Xavier Woods. Here we are.
I wanted her to win this. And this match felt like it was probably the shortest match out of all.
7 minutes.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened, but I don't really have much. But overall, it was a good match. It wasn't bad, you know. Some people complained that Jey wasn't doing a lot of crazy moveset. It's not her. She's a big girl, so it's kind of like Raquel power style. But match. I was just disappointed that she didn't win. You know, I don't really have much to say. You know,
no, I didn't think the match was done well. And I mean, obviously, we could talk to the reasons of it, but I think the elephant in the room, we know what the reasons are. There was just nothing that pushed the storyline between Bianca and Naomi. Yeah, I don't understand how we're not doing that after Evolution.
Those name up. I think that's what's happening. I think they're gonna push her back into that storyline.
But you could have done it here. You could have had it where even if the match was short,
because something just clicked.
What clicked?
Stephanie Valkyria. I think she might go after the title against Tiffany.
Which is fine. It doesn't, to me, explain the ending of this match, because again, I'm not gonna win any Booker of the Year anytime soon. We might if we mess around with WWE 2K and start running, but maybe this is just me. I would have booked it where the ending basically happens the same. The only difference is Naomi comes out with that briefcase again and costs Jade the match. Like, picture that. Bomb. The finisher happens. Jade's got her move, which I think is a completely difficult move to pull, because my idea for a finishing move, it should be something you could do quick and get it done regardless of the weight, the fatigue in a match. And I feel like Jade's move, there's just so many fucking parts that go into this super strong, complicated move. But anyways, Jade does a move, and then here goes Naomi, slides in the ring. She throws the briefcase at Jade. Jade catches it like, I don't know what, you stupid. What is this? The ref turns around and catches her and disqualifies her from the match. And Naomi laughs, kind of like this Eddie Guerrero thing. Even gives a little, and just, you're like, wow, a thorn. Once again, a thorn. Or, just thinking about it right now, Bianca does it. Not with the briefcase, with a chair, just tosses it. She catches it, ref sees it. You hit Tiffany, that's why she's out. Ding, 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 disqualification. Like, oh, Bianca turns heel. And then she takes off the hoodie and the long hair, and it's Naomi whipping the hair. And she's like, you like, damn. So now you like, Bianca got to go deal with that now. Like, we see missed opportunity. And then we wouldn't have cared that it was 7 minutes, because we would have got another 7 minutes of Naomi being fucking golden as she's been this whole fucking run before even Money on the Bank. Proceed with motherfucking caution.
But my other thought is that probably WWE don't have confidence that she can be a good singles woman at the time, because she's still kind of if you watch the match, she was making small mistake in there.
Then why put her in the match?
Huh?
Then why put her in the match?
I don't know.
Because LA Knight, was sitting there waiting, and now he's probably sitting there saying, "What the?" We'll get into that, but I'm like, then why put her in the match? Like I said, like, I get it. You want to protect the talent and the storyline and what you're building to. That's why I thought that finish, those two I gave you, or something from someone who gets paid well, who's been doing this long. That's why that finish would have made sense, because we wouldn't have been talking about it, because 7 minutes is now a 14-minute segment versus what we got. So I'm just
and I think, like I said, they're probably pivoting again, because they want, again, with Stephanie Valkyria, how she's over with the crowd. I feel like they're gonna where is it, which pay-per-view is coming up where she get a title match? Night in Paris?
I think it's Night in Paris. I think they are going on.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be that, and I believe they're gonna bring Jade back to that full with the feud, because that feud was really good, with those
Clash in Paris.
It's
gonna be Sunday, August 31st.
A Sunday?
Sunday, August 31st in Paris, and then Raw will be in Paris as well.
Oh, yeah, the European crowds.
They're gonna kill that shit. You were thinking the same thing. I was like, they gonna kill that. They're gonna have chants. They're gonna have flags. They're gonna have some shit they got into the stadium, and I don't know how they smuggled it in there, but respectfully, legally, they did it. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that crowd. They're gonna kill that. They're gonna be bilingual for one night. One night only.
Then we have probably one of the most hated celebrities in WWE right now, Mr. Logan Paul himself. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. So I was not a fan of this.
I thought this match was booty.
No, hold on. I was not a fan of it at the beginning. Jelly Roll did his thing. He took some pin. One surprising thing is that he took the loss. I never seen a celebrity take a loss as a guest celebrity take a loss during the pay-per-view match. I don't remember
I don't
that
think he had a choice. Who else you gonna see take the loss? I'm no disrespect to Jelly Roll. I'd listened to Jelly Roll
ever.
probably before he was on when he was YouTube. He was a YouTube artist doing a lot of covers, great voice, country, blues, soul. But I mean, I couldn't see anybody else in here taking the pin because there's no story to pull. So that's why to me,
Well,
I always thought Jelly would take the fall in that
again,
situation.
he did his part. I was not like you. I thought this match was unnecessary. Logan Paul, hate him or not, this guy could wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
He's great in the ring. Like some of his moves said, you can't deny it. He's good in the ring.
Yeah, that's if you're not a Paul fan, like I get like the YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, social media, entrepreneurship, circle of trust to who he brings around. I get some of the questionable stuff. But if you don't like him for being a wrestling fan, you're a fucking hater. Couple of haters. Mm-mm.
And the way he's been hopping around, I feel like they're gonna put a main belt on him soon.
That's the part I don't like.
It's not gonna be a mid card. I see it coming.
I'm not mad at it, but I don't like it.
I don't think they're gonna do the Universal, but I know it's probably gonna be the heavyweight championship.
No.
I don't think. I'm telling you,
This goes in the conversation we talked about of the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania being out of the US, out of Canada, North America, obviously. I just feel like as talented as he is, I need to see more out of his character. I need not just his character, but that he's here. Because he's probably getting paid better than some people who've been doing this for 5+ years. His character reminds me of The Miz. I watched The Miz come on as this young person, very talented. You're watching the growth. And The Miz, to me, is a Hall of Famer for so many reasons. But one of it was he was willing to do whatever. Host whatever show, celebrity baseball games, reality shows, good matches, great matches even, mid-card. Didn't complain, it seems like, and just worked his ass off and was rewarded with the championship runs that he's had, making the Intercontinental Championship a fucking workhorse. The promo, I love me some Miz, the promo that he cut against Daniel Bryan, where it was like, yo, you want to leave. You want to do this, and I'm here. The promo he cut against Enzo, where he was like, yo, he cooked his ass. Go back and watch the Enzo Amore. My name is Enzo.
Yeah, I saw it.
Killed that dude. So I can't see putting him on there. I can't see him putting the belt on him because the conversation is going to come out that if you're popular enough, you will be champion. You will be a champion. And I think that kills the whole ecosystem of the championship belt. So yes, very talented individual. I hope he's doing it for the next 10+ years, honestly.
We'll see what happens, but I'm telling you, man, I feel like it's in the air. I think they're gonna give him the belt, but I think there's gonna be a turn between him and Drew later on. Those two egos, I know they're gonna clash later on. Something's gonna happen that's gonna cause a conflict, and I think it's gonna be between that whole feud with Jelly Roll and Orton. I don't think that's the last we've seen of those four fighting. But I feel like Logan and Drew are going to turn against each other.
Yeah, and I think it'll be a good match because I think Drew will take care of Logan and vice versa. A big, strong, meaty man versus a high flyer. I think it has the mixing. Yes, I do agree. I think Jelly did a great job in the ring. There was some botches. There was the nose runny thing where it was like, oh, the fuck am I looking at? But who am I to say that? Because I couldn't step in a fucking ring, anybody's ring. So big ups to Jelly Roll and Randy for carrying him to his first win. So,
but let's jump to the main event, the big one. CM Punk versus the Ring General Gunther. Overall, good match. They did announce that Gunther has a nose injury. Initially, I thought they were going to play into that nose injury as far as Punk's story goes. You know,
Yes.
he wins the match, and he took out Gunther for a while. Punk, I'm not a crazy Punk fan like some people are, but man, that was.
I respect Punk. I think when I heard it right before Gunther's match started, and I mean, who did you have winning this match?
I had Punk
before we got into it. Really?
But yeah, I had Punk winning the match. I had him winning the match, and even and when they announced the injury, I was like, it's a definite.
Really?
He's gonna win the match. I had him winning the match.
See, I had Gunther winning the match for the fact of, yes, they're both older. Gunther, I believe, is a little bit less of age, but Gunther has been there and through the trials and tribulations of growing and being there. And every time he gets the belt, he loses it. Like, he just defended against Goldberg. Why did he win it against Yeet only to lose it? What, 2 pay-per-views later? So now this guy is going to be what kind of champion, when the conversation was we were building him up to be the workhorse, the villain, a realistic villain where there was no superhero, supernatural type of things. And here this guy goes. He loses respectfully to Punk. And don't get me wrong, I think he's only lost to 5 people on the major roster since moving up. But I looked at it as like, man, I feel like you're killing the guy's push by keep having these roadblocks in there. So yeah, I was going for Gunther on this one.
When this match was over, and the song kept on playing, that's when I knew something was gonna happen.
I
was
honestly,
like, yo, they're playing this song for too long now. He needs to get quiet.
No, see, they should have turned off the music. Like, you know, producers, like sometimes like Heyman does a really good job, and Michael Cole and certain ones do a great job of keeping you in the mood, keeping you in the suspense of it. Whoever was in charge of the music, if they would have just turned it off, even if it was sooner than most times, I do agree the music felt eerie. The camera angles felt eerie. It felt like it wasn't like they were getting ready to go to the next match. Like that would have been really good. You know how like the camera draws away or they get ready to talk about the next match. If right as it's doing it, you hear Seth's music and then it has to come back, like almost like the production crew's like, oh, the fuck is that? I think that would have taken it. But to be real, watching Punk enjoy that belt and look at it and have a love for this and be like, I did it. I finally fucking did it. I'm like, yo, this guy did it. He did it. You got the main event for WrestleMania. You got this one. This guy's fucking knocking off his list at the later part of his career. Tony Khan is sitting there with all this money, sitting there saying, damn. So I'm loving it. And then when I hear Break the Man, that shit broke me. I felt like CM Punk. I kid you not. I felt like CM Punk because I was just like, you've got to be, oh no. The feeling I had, I was like, I can't believe this shit is happening. And then the whole theatrical to it with Paul Heyman there, the camera angle, he's coming out in the crutches and you're like, listen here, you
Yeah, I thought he was just going to say a few words, you know, see you. I'm going to see you in a couple months and take that belt from you, or you better watch your back because I'm going to be coming for you.
Like teasing, like Naomi was doing. Some others have done it with the briefcase. So I thought it was a tease. And then he's sitting there. I'm like, yo, he's sitting there way too fucking long. So what I was thinking, because CM Punk had looked behind him, right? I was thinking, here's the goons coming. I'm like, here's Austin Theory. Here's the new member. And he's going to come and beat this guy's ass. And I still thought at that moment, when I saw Seth come out, I'm like, Seth is going to win it. I thought Seth was going to have his goons do it. And you know, like he kind of joked about Roman Reigns being part-time. He would be part-time with the real injury. That's what I thought they would have done. But like, you know what? Seth is so good. We're going to give him the belt with a real injury. And anytime he has to defend at a pay-per-view, a house, his goons are going to do it until eventually someone steps in and says he has to fight. And now the match has the psychological, he's working his knee like Bret Hart versus Mr. Perfect. But yeah, when he sits there and he goes to walk back, I'm like, where is he going? And then he just drops it like, I was waiting for the gimmick of him, that Colt gimmick. And I'm like, oh, damn it. Damn it, CM Punk.
he. So with this, I truly believe this feud is gonna go for till WrestleMania. It's gonna go for a while until WrestleMania. Because I was in there, run, bitch, run. But WWE.
Get the hell out the ring. I'm sorry. It couldn't be me. Because I would say, hey, listen, Triple H, Trip, can I call you Trip? Netflix says I can call you Trip. If we could be honest, can I just run out of the ring realistically? And it doesn't count. He didn't lose his briefcase. The moment is there. But I'm like, realistically, why would I stay in the ring? Why? Wouldn't I just go get counted out?
Yeah.
He's out there doing all that other shit. When you get back to the ring, you're going to be looking for Mr. Showtime, but you're not gonna be able to find him because he's in the crowd looking like
this was
John
the
Moxley.
heist of the century part 2.
I think they called it the con of the century because it was the heist of the century, con of the century, and there was something else. Like Seth is obviously saying this is Summer Seth, yeah. But
and I mean Matt Hardy posted on Twitter, "Thank you for avenging my brother Jeff Hardy." Because CM Punk did that to his brother.
I just think I think it's a great guy to have that belt. He's been working his ass off for years. He's been putting people over. I think he's one of the main reasons why Cody's integration coming back was so smooth. The series that they had coming in and getting him up to speed and the storyline, and I think that's been good. And anything like if you ever want to bring somebody in, the 3 that come to mind, I mean, let me know if I'm wrong or if there's someone I'm missing for the men's division, is Randy Orton, Seth, and KO. Sami is another one that you bring them in there, and if you need someone to take care of them and integrate them and get them in, they're going to put on a hell of a match. Bret Hart, versus Bulldog style. So
of course, and even he's injured right now. Even Chad Gables, he's one of the ones.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
He put some great matches with these guys when they come in.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, 9-1, okay, not too crazy, except for the final match with the twist, which a lot of CM Punk fans are not going to be happy about. But I enjoyed.
Well, he had the belt for 5 minutes, and people on the internet just cooking him. They're like, "This guy
a shorter ring than Drew McIntyre."
Oh, I was gonna say coffee. I think it's longer. That's another person who should be laughing on Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw should start with Drew saying, "I missed the flight."
No, he did. He did a promo. I think he did a promo making fun of that.
Well, I know he was looking online, like when the show started. He was looking on the phone and like, we got Drew here. He made the flight. And he was sitting there acting like he's reading social media, making laughs. But like if he sits there and says, "Man, I thought last week was rough for me." I mean, wait, he had it for how long? Not even 5 minutes? That's gotta hurt. And that's it. That's how the show starts. It just
because let me see. What was the run for
Drew? Probably the type in the shortest WWE run, because it's not Kingston, because Kingston had it for a bit. He had a short match, I'll give you that. Gosh, that was a rough match
when Brock showed up.
Yeah, as soon as I heard the music, I was like, oh, he's about to get deleted. Delete. I was like,
Let's see. Say Drew's run was about 36 seconds.
Damn. So then that's at least Punk can say something if he says some shit.
No, I think his was shorter from what they're. Yeah.
Really? I thought he was holding on to it for it's got to be longer than that, because his music was playing for a bit. It had to clear. I'm sure CM Punk had in his contract, "Hey, listen, if y'all gonna do this to me, it's got to go past Drew. It's got to, damn it."
Yeah. But they got this picture online circulating. I don't know if you see it.
Let me see.
Real quick. Oh, no, not this one.
Let's take that one down. All right, I'll take it down. We'll put this one here. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. This is hilarious, though. It reminds me of the Flash picture meme.
Yeah, the grave.
Yeah.
I know Drew McIntyre is gonna troll him till.
Yo, can Paul Heyman really sit like that?
Yeah, he said like
Is
that
that
after the match.
AI? I don't know. I can't trust fucking images
Yeah.
now. Okay. Damn, that's rough, man. Oh shoot, I forgot that was that same night. The Drew picture is throwing me. That's what's making me. Cause yeah, that's from the night. Yeah. That's crazy. Poor him,
I'm
man.
telling you, he's gonna troll him for a while now.
I still don't think anything of this faction though.
Nah.
This faction is just not doing it for me right now.
Like I said,
you can put gold on everybody. I'm sorry, it's not.
You don't think so? I think I don't know. They need to do something to like really solidify this faction. Even in the in the WWE website, it was like they post CM Punk and winner, and they caption it was nice while it lasted.
What's the name of their function? Their faction?
They don't even have a name.
Exactly. Can you think of that? Can you think of a last time we've had something like that?
No.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said before, it was an okay night one. I think the biggest moment to me was the SummerSlam moment, probably of the last 5 years, which is Seth just being Seth. But other than that, there was really nothing else that got me for this match.
No, but overall, night one, like I said, was okay night, except for the final match. But this is our recap for night one, guys. Thank you again for watching us, and of course, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought of night one. You know, what were your prediction? You know, who? How do you feel about CM Punk if you want him to be a winner? How do you feel about Roman Reigns? Is it still a real tribal chief even after he got his shoes stolen?
First of all, that's some bullshit. Like somebody unculturally just sitting there saying, "Hey, just steal his shoes." Now I'll find out. We'll find out next year in the Unreal. Maybe it was Roman who said, "Steal his shoes," or Booker T, King Booker. So you know what? You know it's disrespectful where I'm from. Steal the motherfucking shoes. And they said, "Let's do that. We can sell T-shirts. We got to deal with Jordan and Nike coming up. This would be perfect." And you're gonna see those same shoes. You're gonna see them same shoes at your lowest, store. And you're gonna be like, "Hey, damn, this seems like a setup." Oh, you know what? Before we get out of here, with Seth clearly faking the injury, and the conversation coming out now that Seth and a small few of people knew this and lied to the talent, which is actually a rule, like a unhidden, untalked about rule, a no rule. Like lie to the fans, but don't lie to the locker room. Don't lie to the talent. And that means executives, including Seth, lied and showed pictures. So like, does it make you, do you feel anything about Seth doing it or anybody's injuries? Is this going to make you look at someone's injury and say, it's probably a work? And some people even say, think of everything as a work until it isn't.
I think it helps in a way, keeps that mystery going as far as WWE goes, because you never know what's true or not with it, because even with WWE Unreal out, you can't predict what's going to happen. Even in the show you saw when when only Triple H and like two other people knew who was going to win. I mean, what was going to happen with John Cena and Cody Rhodes,
right?
So I think it's good in a way, in a sense where not everybody's going to know the outcome of everything, and it prevents from certain leaks going out, So right. I think it works in a way, but it's just they're going to have to keep it up, and they're going to have to work harder.
Was that? Yeah. In the gorilla position, one of the producers, Lingo, is telling me in my ear, we got to wrap this up because we've got to go to night 2 out in New Jersey.
We got 5 minutes before night 2, Ron, and let's try to make it quick. What are your predictions, real quick?
Predictions real quick. I'm going to say Becky takes the loss. I have Solo wins. This is chess, not checkers. I have AJ puts over Dirty Dom. He gets the win. KO is running this, not Triple H. So Naomi will still be your champion. And that's how I have it. And as far as John Cena keeps the win. I don't know who's going to be the surprise person because every year they've had somebody who snuck in and surprised. You have Roman, you had Brock, you had Damage Control, you had Jey, and then you had Roman back for the surprise. I don't think anybody else turns heel tonight.
Well, my prediction is AJ wins, gets the belt for his retirement. Naomi retains. What was the other matches? For the tag team, I'm predicting Andrade and Andrade wins the tag team belt with his partner.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena, I truly believe that he's playing us and he's not face. He's gonna do some bullshit and win the match again. Mm-hmm. Or The Rock shows up and Cody turns heels.
Well, I'll be interesting. I would say Street Profits, but there's only one way to find out.
All right, guys.
Let's let the writers and the bookers and the producers and timekeepers figure everything out and show us.
Yeah. But guys, 3 minutes. Night 2 is about to start. Thank you for joining us over here at the Critics Collective, the 1, 2, 3 count. Dad Penner, not so super fan. I'm trying to say so quick. I'm mispronouncing.
I do pin her. Don't get me wrong. I am a champ in my own right, but it's the dad, man, the baby, Mr. Showtime on the low. We're gonna let her go. Y'all could have been anywhere. Hit my mute.
Shit, I'ma get into it first. Until they put me in the dirt. Shit, I'ma get into it first. Shit, I'ma get into it.